sa downtown dito sa Davao City, and sa isang pawn shop, Mayor, no, allegedly merong 6 na suspect at isa dito, Mayor, ay nahuli na at nasa kustodiya na ng PNP. Ang discussion dito, Mayor, is yun nga, it seems, no, ang people of Davao City, sa mga comments na nabasa natin, maraming nagsasabi na baka nga pinadala talaga yun dito yung tao, kasi the suspect na nahuli, Mayor, is from Albuera, Leyte, not from Davao City. And yung most of the opinions ng Davaoenos, Mayor, is yun nga, baka sinadya na pinapunta dito para manggulo just in time for the celebration of Araw ng Davao. Your comment in general, Mayor, on this particular incident?
Ang gusto ko sana, I'd like to sound unbiased when giving out my analysis of this incident. Ang tingin ko, pwede kasi rin talaga na that individual na galing ng Leyte, he was asked to do a job here in Davao. O kung illegal man o hindi niya alam, then doon dinala siya, yan yung ginawa nila. And it could be na sinadya, para, it's easy to pay. Madali bayaran ng isang tao para gumawa and a promise of a reward pag nagawa nila yung something, a criminal activity. Kasi sa gutom ngayon ng Pilipino, sa sobrang hirap. But on the other hand, gusto ko rin, hindi man gusto, pero there's a big possibility dahil ugok talaga itong PNP chief natin, and the BBM administration is very lenient on criminals right now. Kaya it encourages criminals to do these kinds of activities. So expect talaga tayo, a lot of people are very displeased with the current peace and order situation in the entire country. So kahit naman we're doing everything that we can to secure Davao City, pero if yung PNP chief magsasalita na ang droga pampagising, what can you expect, no? On kung paano mag-behave yung mga criminals right now. It is very encouraging for them na nakikita nila na hindi talaga stricto yung presidente natin pagdating sa peace and order. So kaya makikita niyo may maraming pangag talaga sa Facebook. They're like videos na recording themselves and posting it on social media na nagsasapo sila. No, tapos pangag nakuhuli. It's all documented. The media is there. A lot of crazy things are happening in this country right now, especially crimes. And yet ayaw umamin nito, and ang masaklap lang, yung sinabi yung statement which really is very disturbing kasi sa akin, kaya binabalik ko, because prohibited yung drugs eh. It should not come out of somebody's mouth, especially when you are the chief PNP. Kung gobyerno ka, para kasing sinasabi mo, you're tolerating these kinds of activities and everything that is similar to those illegal and criminality. So ito, kaya may nagkakaroon tayo ng ganito is because lenient talaga yung wala ka mang narinig talaga ang presidente na threatening criminals. Wala talaga. Hindi mo mapigilan yung tao, labi na Pilipino, kasi gutom. Yung iba wala na talaga, hindi nakapag-aral. Wala talagang kailangan mo. Kasi may mga iba naman, hindi nakapag-aral, gutom din, pero maayos naman. So, you are treating or you are pinapabayaan mo yung mga taong maayos na lumalaban ng patas. And you are lumalabas kayo na you're protecting noon hindi sa mga But going back to the issue, it could go both ways. Pero isa talaga dyan, may nangyayari na ganun, it could be both. Actually, madali na lang makakita ng tao na ganun because alam nila na hindi naman talaga stricto yung presidente. And then, pwede rin gamitin sa politika. We will never know, but yung both angles can go together.
That's how I see it. I think there's politics behind that. Kasi if you look at the entire situation, broad daylight, no masks, motor is sira, ano pa, tapos may dalang armas na malaki, di ba?
And it also happened in one of the busiest
Yeah,
streets
busy
of
as
Davao City.
traffic pa dyan sa San Pedro, di ba? So, for me, I think the timing really is questionable. Kasi nga, election. Tapos, feeling ko rin, kasi may mga tao naman talaga na nangangarap to take hold of the Duterte stronghold, which is Davao City. So, for sure, they would leverage on that incident. Na they would say, kasi yung traffic na gamit na na we are the top one, di ba? Sa entire Southeast Asia. Na ganyan. Pero ngayon, feeling ko talaga, gagamitin na naman yan, telling people na it's not safe here, so we should replace our officials, our leaders. So parang ganyan, that's only my analysis. This isn't the fact, but this is how I see the entire situation. Kasi kung ako naman talaga criminal, tama yung sinabi ni Mayor na both pwede ganyan, gutom or everything. Pero kung ako naman talaga, bakit sirang motor pa yung gagamitin ko? Bakit sa pinaka-busy na part ng Davao City ko pa gagawin? Ang daming pawn shop na medyo hindi di ba? Hindi nasa gitna ng city.
Sa experience ko bilang alkalde ba ng Davao, we've had similar incidents. Hold up siya, pero mostly pag nahuhuli namin or if we solve the case, when we solve the case, inside job talaga yan kadalasan, kaya nagsasucceed. Ito, parang hindi nila alam na yun yung gawin nila because sira yung motor mo, nakatsinelas ka lang, pula pa yung brief mo. Di ba? Yun yung makita ko na may medyo parang skeptical din ako kasi ang mga crimes talaga, they have to be well planned. Usually yan, sa mga nakita namin dito sa Davao, may inside job talaga, may nakakaalam sa loob, and they plan it and execute it very successfully because alam na nila anong gawin nila. Ito parang wala, pumunta lang doon, sige, you make a scene, and kami na bahala. Or you get something in exchange. Parang ganun kasi.
Mayor, I'll just connect ko lang sa sinabi mo kanina, Mayor, about the so many criminalities, criminal incidents that are happening, not just in Davao City, but also in the Philippines these days. And yet, the government is explicitly denying the existence of these incidents. Now, what do you think will, how will the Philippines go from here, Mayor? Or even Davao City? Will we be expecting more of these incidents in the coming days, in the coming years, perhaps? Since we have a government that is denying the existence of these crimes.
Okay, let me start with the statement na galing Marbil about yung pampaano lang. Ano kasi yan? Crime, drugs, specifically crystal meth. There is a study commissioned by the government in Australia. I cannot remember, but I can look for it and we can show this to the people. That is the drug use and crime has a direct correlation. Yeah. So, and yung statement niya kasi, it connotates na we could be a we have a narco government. It's something that when you issue a statement like that, it endorses drug use. Diba? So, kung hayaan nila doon, pag hindi nila bawiin yun, baka magiging narco state tayo. Because the statement encourages the proliferation of drugs. And drugs will lead to it destroys lives, destroys the brains, utok ng tao, and the families and communities. It will destroy our country.